Today, I'm going to be showing you guys how to easily damage enemy players from within 5 meters or less. Now, this challenge is difficult because you need to do 300 of this damage, and unfortunately, because it specifically says enemy players and not opponents, we do need to do this against other enemy players. We can't do it against things like wolves, for instance. But for this challenge, the main thing I'm going to recommend you do, I know this is going to be a very hot take, is drop on down to Tilted Towers. Now, the reason for this is simple. Obviously, lots of people drop at Tilted, but we all know that. The reason that we're dropping at Tilted is because this is all close quarters combat, and 5 meters is a lot shorter than most of you guys think. That is 7 meters. If I'm fighting a guy over there, this challenge will not even complete. I need to be basically on top of the person I'm fighting in order to complete this challenge. Now, one thing I would recommend you do for this is go into zero build mode, because that way they can't separate you with a wall, and instead you will instantly be right on top of them. Now, obviously, I'm not taking my own advice here, and I am doing this in a build mode, which will make this harder for me, but hopefully I can get it done nevertheless. Now, obviously, having a shotgun in these close range fights is huge because, I mean, do I need to explain to you guys why it's huge? It's a shotgun. If you're up in their face, getting that damage out to them is pretty important. Alongside that, having an SMG is also really big so that you can follow up those shotgun shots with some instant damage. So once you actually manage to find somebody to fight like I have, make sure you are within 5 meters of them. Now, I whiffed every single one of my shots there, and that was actually very embarrassing to put in footage and to upload to YouTube, but it's gonna happen nevertheless. Now, you're going to need to do 300 of that damage, and this is where the challenge starts to get annoying, because you are going to need to do this across a few separate games and actually get this challenge done. Now, do be thankful that it doesn't say 300 in one game, because that would suck, but thankfully, it's a lot easier than that. Now, some other secondary recommendations I have for you if Tilted Towers isn't working is dropping on down over to things like Shuffled Shrines, which is also fairly close quarters combat, things like Greasy Grove, where you can get inside some of these houses and fight it out with people. Really, anywhere where you can get within 5 meters of them is gonna be a good fight that you're gonna want to take to actually complete this challenge. Well, overall, that's how to deal 300 damage to enemy players from within 5 meters or less. If you guys did enjoy this video or find it helpful, then please consider leaving me a like and subscribing to the channel, as that would help me out a ton. I hope you guys all have an amazing day, and I will see you guys in the next one.